In this video, I'm going to be going through the top 8 SMGs after the most recent update. As always, I like to get straight to the point around here, no BS, no fluff, so let's get straight into it. First weapon is going to be the Sten. This is a really good SMG, the mobility is great and the time to kill is also really good. Using the recoil booster for the increased fire rate, the rapid barrel for the increased fire rate, the hand stop under barrel, the stippled grip tape, and both of these are going to increase the accuracy of the weapon, the 50 round magazine, lengthened ammo type, the slate reflector, power stock for the mobility, and then we're going to be using acrobatic and quick for the movement speed and sprint speed, making this weapon nice and quick. Up we have the Type 100. This is one of the fastest time to kill SMGs in the game, and even after the most recent update, it still has an insane time to kill. Now, before I do get into the loadout, if you guys are liking the video or you want to see more content like this, make sure to hit that sub button and drop a like. It does really help me out. We're on the road to 100k and we're getting super close every single day. So we've got the recoil booster and the rapid barrel on this weapon to increase the fire rate. Surprise, surprise. You pretty much want to use the recoil booster and then a barrel that increases the fire rate on pretty much every single Vanguard SMG. We have the hand stop under barrel for the recoil control. Then we have the 36 round magazine, the lengthened ammo type, and the last couple of attachments here are all going to make this weapon nice and quick because the weapon is a little bit slower than your typical SMG. It does have a little bit of a lower mobility compared to other SMGs, but that being said, if you stick these 4 attachments on here, it does make up for that. And then we have the slate reflector. Alright, next up, the MP40. This is just a classic. Obviously, it's going to be in the video. Let's hop straight into the class. So we have the recoil booster and the short barrel, which is going to increase the fire rate, and this increases the damage, etc. The last optic is my favorite optic. You can use whatever one you like though. Then we're going to be using the folding stock for the mobility. We're also going to be using perfectionist for the recoil control, quick for the sprint speed, and then we're going to be using skeletal underbarrel for the fast ADS. And then we're going to be using the 45 round magazine, which is by far the best magazine, lengthened ammo type, and then we're going to be using stippled grip tape. Let's get straight into the next one. Next up, we have the UGR. This is an incredibly underrated SMG. It's a really good SMG. The time to kill and mobility is really high. This we're using the Grew Suppressor for the accuracy and the range, the Task Force barrel, and then we're going to be using the Tiger Team Spotlight, the Serpent Wrap, and the Skeletal Stock. As you can see in the bottom left there, the mobility is almost maxed out. This class is very, very fast. The next one is going to be the H4 Blixen. Everyone knows that this is OP, so I'm not going to talk about it too much because everyone is using it at the moment. We have the recoil booster for the fire rate. Then we're going to be going for the Johnson barrel for the damage. The slate reflector is my favorite optic for this weapon. The remove stock for the mobility, fleet, and then quick for the mobility as well. And then we're going to be using the hand stop under barrel, the 54 Gorenko magazine, lengthened ammo type, and then lastly, the fabric grip. The mobility time to kill is really high on this weapon, and it's probably one of the best SMGs right now. Everyone is using it. Next up, we have the Armaguara. This is a really, really accurate weapon, so you definitely should try it out. We're going to be using the recoil booster, and then we're going to be using the Botti 570mm barrel. There's 2 Botti barrels, but the last one is the better option. We're then going to be using the hand stop underbarrel, the 60 round magazine, the lengthened ammo type, the stippled grip tape, and then we're going to be using the folding stock, hard scope, and then quick, and then any optic of your choice. There's quite a few decent options. You can use one of these iron sights, which are quite clean, or you can also use one of these like slate reflectors or whatever. I like to use a slate reflector on this weapon. But yeah, this weapon's really, really fun. The accuracy is insane, so make sure to try it out. Next up, we have the CX9. This is a really underrated SMG, and I had to include it in the video because the time to kill on this weapon is actually really fast, and this specific build is a hipfire build, and it makes this weapon insanely accurate whenever you hipfire, so at close range, you're going to be dominating. This, we're going to be using the monolithic suppressor, and then we're not going to be using a barrel. We're going to be using the 5mm laser, the Merc foregrip, and then the 50 round drum, and then the final attachment is the stock. This is honestly an insanely accurate class. If you wanted to, you can actually take off the stock and stick on sleight of hand. A lot of people do that as well. Any of these are really, really good classes. More mobility if you use this one, or you can just reload faster if you use this one. But it's such an underrated class. I really think you guys need to try it out. Final weapon in the video is going to be the Weld Gun. This is by far one of the best SMGs. let's hop straight into the class. So we're going to be using the recoil booster again, surprise, surprise, and then we're going to be using the short barrel, increasing the fire rate again, and then we're going to be using the slate reflector with the removed stock, and then also fleet and quick for the mobility, and then we're going to be using hand stop underbarrel, the 40 round magazine, length and ammo type, and the final attachment is stippled grip tape. Like I said, this is a really good class. All of these SMGs are insane. This is in no order, by the way. It's in completely no order. But if you are wondering what the best SMG is at the moment, I would say it's probably the Blixen out of all of these. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll be doing assault rifles next. Make sure to subscribe for that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.